we shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed we'll pass. When we are poised the wind of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets peal the glorious song of victory. We score might and wrong.
Mane kurakuwa, apangi bome tarode mejoro, oke mo. Imambi parana kapani, ude yakane dele. Imere ni muwamo, oke bube. Ude yakane dele. Iyani ne baby emo. Ase na na bi wa benabo. Uwaza kabi akamara bachi. Odogu, ọ̀sọ́pọ̀tọ̀pọ̀tọ̀ n'elokwu, obìnrin mmanụ gbàmàna. Ihe anyị na-emekwa n'ubi ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụ n'aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụ n'aja bụ oke mmụọ. Egwu nke m na-agụkwa n'ụgbọ egwu mmụọ, onye m na-agụrụ egwu a bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụ n'aja bụ oke mmụọ. 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 Hey! Hey! Hiba! 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 Yes, sir. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-emekwanụ bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-emekwanụ bụ ihe mmụọ, odogwu anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Oke mọlei, mmụọ na-eri mmụọ, akata ka mọka ibe ya ogo. Oke odogwu, mmụọ na-ekuru ọgụ nwa, ọkwa gị bụ metara onye mejọrọ. Oke mmụọ, Imambi parana kapani, ude yakane dele. Imere ni muwamo, oke bube. Ude yakane dele. Iyani ne baby emo. Ase na na bi wa benabo. Uwaza kabi akamara bachi. Odogu, ọ̀sọ́pọ̀tọ̀pọ̀tọ̀ n'elokwu, obìnrin mmanụ gbàmàna. Ihe anyị na-emekwanụ bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụ n'aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụ n'aja bụ oke mmụọ. Egwu nke m na-agụkwanụ bụ egwu mmụọ, onye m na-agụrụ egwu a bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụ n'aja bụ oke mmụọ. 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 Hey! Hey! Hiba! 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 Yes, sir. Odogwa kataka. Ọkwa kibodi mana bobo. Ọkwa kibe kuma jumbo. Nwoke tete. Ọkwa kichiri amawa babe. Kichiri amawa babe. Aka nọbụ ihe bịara ịdọbụ. Ụkwụ zọbụrụ ihe bịara ịzọbụbe. Ọmụ nọrụ ihe bịara ịlọ. Oge ruela mgbe ije bike. Oge ruela mgbe ije bike. Oge ruela mgbe ije bike. Oke mmụọ. Ị na-ejebe asịse jeneje. Ị na-eme ihe asịse megheme. Ihe anyị na-emekwanụ bụ ihe mmụọ. Onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme ihe mmụọ. Onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-emekwanụ bụ ihe mmụọ. Onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Odogwu anyị na-achụrụ aja. Odogwu akata aka ya. Oke mmụọ lele. Ọkwa gị bụ mọkị ibe ya ogo. Odogwu akata aka nwa n'eluigwe. Oke mmụọ lele. Oke mmụọ. Oke mmụọ. Naanị gị bụ oke mmụọ. Yiba. Yiba. Aje. 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 Aje.
Yo, this is the song written from me to you, all you Biafra soldiers out there on the roads. One for all for one. Nnamdi, Kanu, Ipob, much on. We straight coming back home. I want people with love. We are Biafrans. They shine bright and polish in the land like the trees of Lebanon. You're planted in the house of God. It's not formidable. They can have us, but remain unstoppable. They can break us, and it must be proud, significant. You got to keep your mind, our strength. We never stop the fight for freedom rights. Every tribe and tongue, United Nations, what we have for the world to see us. We unite to fight for freedom, right as goes on, people. Let us fight for one time with truth and honest. The born and brushing crap, that is to the good Nigerian. That for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafras with no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes up for payback, and we can forget all you done to us. Come on, come on, come on. Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can have us, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can have us, yo. We straight headed back home as one people, one love. We are Biafrans. Because in 1914, Nigeria was created for the interests of the British government by the head of better look. Hiding Biafras in Nigeria, keep us stealing our resources. That was wrong. British government, that was wrong and evil. Only God can create a nation. That's why we've come to be a nation as we're supposed to be. We are gathering our troops from across the world to unite our nations. Biafra coming like a visible for what to see. As we unite to fight for freedom, right across on people. Let us fight for one time with truth and honest. The one and brushing crack, then this British do the code Nigeria. That for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafras with no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes up for payback, and we can forget all you've done to us. Come on, come on. Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can have us, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can have us. This is one love for my people in Israel, Sobo Igbo, Ibanke, Efik, Ijo, Igala. We are one people. Nnamdi, Kanu, unite us together. Through Ipob, he has united us together. Let us pray to God because He's our God. All you Biafran soldiers out there around the world, keep on pushing on, keep on marching on for the restoration of Biafra is our time. Nnamdi, Kanu, God bless you. All the coordinators all over the whole world, God bless you. We are one people. We are not Nigeria. Nigeria is a hell on earth. Oh, the greatest mistake the British government has ever made. The contraption called Nigeria. Nigeria is this. Oh, come on, you people. Don't let them deceive anymore. Don't listen to what they say to you. We are one people. IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. Yeah, it's going on and on and on. Biafra soldiers now. put your fists in the air, Biafra soldiers now. Just put your hands up, tell me where my soldiers are. Where you? What's up? Where my soldiers are? Where my soldiers? Where my soldiers are? A true Biafra soldiers, yes.
IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB. This song is specially dedicated to all the Biafrans all over the world. Ambo Mazi Nnaka Samuel Chinonso. Amonyo Bolo, Amunko Bolo, get the issue and number no local government, get the Imo State in Biafra land. Ana me megua, kanji ko wani ne na ihe nwanna anyị nwoke mere adịghị m obi mma. Nwanna anyị nwoke uche mefọ. Ihe o mere adịghị m obi mma. Nwanne anyị nwoke anyị na ya so wee na-achụ mmụọ. Yo wee tụgharịzie esi anyị na anyị na-esi mmụọ mmụọ. What a betrayal. Ka anyị chịkọta n'aka ya ọnụ ụmụ Biafra. Ka anyị were n'otu obi, n'otu ịhụnanya, anyị ga-enweta Biafra nke anyị na-achọ. Ana m ekelekwa onye isi anyị nke bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike, onye nke Chineke họpụtara ka o wee duru anyị n'ala nke Biafra, dịka Moses si wee duru ụmụ Israel wee dufee ha n'osimiri uhie. Otu a ka nwanne anyị nwoke a ga-esi wee durukwa anyị duru anyị n'ala nke e kwere anyị na nkwa, nke bụ ala Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, jisi ike n'ọlụ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ihe ị na-eme dị anyị mma. Ana m ayọ Chineke nna ka onye kwado ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike na amamihe nke ị ga-eji wee duru anyị n'ala nke e kwere anyị na nkwa. Onye ọbụla nke na-echere gị echiche ọjọọ, onye ahụ ga-eji isi ya wee buru ya. Ka anyị were n'otu obi, anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta, udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko tienụ, udo ga-achị. Ọkwa one family ka anyị ji aga, udo ga-achị. Akwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga, udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta, udo ga-achị. Uche mefọ, Sleeping DJ, obodo dị ka m kpọrọ gị. Ọkwa ihu na otu isi wee wuo onwe gị n'ala. Ọkwa ihu na otu isi wee wụkasị onwe gị n'ala to the extent that everywhere all over the world, ọ bụ akụkọ gị ka a na-akọzi. Ebe ọ bụla ị hụrụ mmadụ abụọ ma ọ bụ atọ nọ, ọ bụ akụkọ uche mefọ ka a na-akọ.
Gracious Father, we thank you for this morning, guiding and protecting us, showing us the way to go. We are your children, and will continue to honor and exalt your name. We have nowhere else to turn to. We have nobody else to turn to but to you, Chukwuemeka. We present our leader before you, begging and always asking you to guide and protect him, give him the strength and the knowledge to continue the assignment you've given to him. Likewise, all those that are assisting him, Chukwuemeka, empower them and give them the strength. And that we all stand behind them, listen to them, and we will be home free. All this we ask in your name. He said. Today is January 29, 2021. You're listening to live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. We are coming to you through Radio Biafra, London, and Ipob Community Radio, directed by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My name is Mazi Alozi. Well, it's a new day and another day. We Biafrans, we know who we are. Some of us do, some of us don't. Our leader comes on the air, he speaks to us, he addresses us, he respects us, and he draws our attention to certain things we miss. Things we think we know, we don't know. And it is up to us to listen. It is up to us to understand that we are the hunted. That we are safe is the way we respond. That we have a home depends on the way we respond. That we acknowledge that we have enemies. That's how we can build defensive mechanism to protect ourselves. In as much as we know all these things, or we don't, he has revealed these things for us to know. But when we fail to know, it is no longer his problem. It becomes our problem. Our problem. So let's deal with the messages we have for the day as usual. And after that, we start looking at our problems, our issues, as it affects us.
Otu o si wee wuo onwe ya n'ala, otu o si wee disgrace onwe ya, otu o si wee betray ya ndị Biafra. Upon all the trust Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwere ebe ị nọ, gị si otu a wee wuo onwe gị n'ala, chiri otu a wee disappoint ndị niile na-eso gị n'azụ. Uche mefọ, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trust chara gị to the extent ọ sị na ọ bụrụ na ịwụ nwaanyị ọ gara ịlụ gị otu esi alụ nwaanyị. Uche mefọ, onye mere gị ihe ọ gaghị adịrị ya na mma. Ịbazie life, gị na-akọ ihe sọrọ gị, gị na-akọ ori ihe sọrọ gị na life. Iche na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga-atụfuru gị ọnụ. Ị na-achọ ka ọ bịa saa gị okwu, ọ karịgo that level. Silence is the best answer to a fool. You are just making fool of yourself. Uche mefọ, ị ma na ọ hụrụ gị ka etinyere na prison wee kwe gị nkwa niile nke e kwere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Uche mefọ, ị ga-anara ego chi na abalị na-asọ Biafra. Nke a doro m anya na ị ga-anara ego dị na-asọ Biafra. Bọtụlee Mazi Nnamdi Kanu etinyere ya n'ụlọ mkpọrọ wee kwe ya nkwa niile nke e kwere ya. O nweghị ụdị nkwa na-ekweghị ya ka o wee dị na-asọ Biafra. Ma Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fụrụla chi wee kwụsị ike na Biafra, si na o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra. O kwekwere ya bifo ya baa ime na o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra, na o nweghị ike ibitray Biafra, bọtụ na ndị Biafra ga-ebitray ya. Ihe ahụ o kwuru abụọ bịara na mmezu. This betrayal bidoro from 2015, oge ahụ akpọchiri Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This betrayal bidoro from Imam Meso and Clifford Iruanya and Uche. Ọkwa gị nwa the same Uche mefọ bụ onye fight against it, but lee na aleze ihe na-eme onwe gị. I will like I will betray here. That same person in a fight before. Child, which before. What can you say here? Yeah, what this you were working out. Yeah, what this you were maybe see again. This nonsense human rights, can you make a human rights? What do you know about human rights? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already fighting for human rights. He lost his father and his mother in fighting for human rights. Which for you are just a betrayer.
Starting from tomorrow, prayers. We will continue to pray. We will continue to call upon our Heavenly Father to protect us. We have a ESN security network. Supporting them is very important. Very, very important. You've seen them in action. We will address this issue. We always bring it to the forefront. For those that are blind, I don't know what their wishes are. I don't know what they think. I don't know where they are fishing, where else they are fishing from. The support for ESN, those in the continental US, the bank name is Chase Bank. And the account name is Indigenous People of Biafra, Patriots Inc. The routing number 044 000037. The account number is 669 680 The Zelle email address, those paying with electronical means, is ipobosana@yahoo.com. ipobusana@yahoo.com. That is for those from the continental US. We have means, ways of getting it done. For those outside continental US, you have the same account. The name is Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. and the account number is 669 680 The SWIFT code is CHASUS 33, CHASUS 33. The bank name is JP Morgan Chase. Very simple. Each time you come, you know we're going to give you the address. You know we're going to furnish you with the information you need. And it's for us to help our men, our boys, those that have volunteered to save you. They have volunteered to defend you. And each and every one of these people have one thing in mind: safety. Safety for their own people. Safety. Peace of mind. When you sit at rest, you know that you are safe. Those in Italy will be conducting a Zoom fundraising meeting, and all Biafrans are invited. That is those in Italy. The time will be 9:30 p.m. European time. And the Zoom ID is 672-888-4292. And the password ESN. The date 30th January 2021. That will be tomorrow. Starting from tomorrow. We have other means of contribution. Support for the network from our coastline areas. Really, this thing is not clear, to be honest. I will pass up than giving wrong information. It's not just clear. I've sent that information out before, so I'll wait till it is corrected, then I will announce it. Our people, let's sit down and ponder. Let us think. Every day we read the news, and people post things, whether they are listening or not, but at least sometimes you see what comes out of people's mouth. And you begin to wonder which world they live in. You begin to wonder what's in their brain. Are they broadcasting that they just want to broadcast, or are they just feeding people information? What is the use of the information they are feeding the people if that information does not in any shape or form help the people? You are talking about Nigeria. You are talking about Eastern Nigeria, Biafra. You have laws in place. You have laws in place. You have federal laws. And these laws have been put in place to checkmate things that will cause issues. Are you following them? Yes, you are. Are the other people keeping to the laws? No. Why are you the one following the laws, but they are not following the laws? And who put those laws in place? They did. Therefore, why are those laws there? The laws are there for your own disadvantage. The laws have been put there to destroy you. Do you actually understand? Somebody was quoting what our elders used to say, and I'm going to quote that, that if an animal runs dangerously, you aim and shoot at it dangerously. If an animal runs dangerously, you aim and shoot at it dangerously. if you pay attention, you may understand when our elders say things, they have experience as to why they are saying it. Let me give you an example. Yesterday I said it, today I will repeat it, and then I will see if you can make ends meet or make the minds meet. Eastern Security Networks is the best security network I have ever seen. No Igbo is lucky to have Nnamdi Kanu. Dele Mamodu, the best. He promises you, he keeps to his promise. When you continue to reject that Chukwuemeka has given to you, heaven knows what you're thinking about. It's either you're too big to understand your situation, or for one reason or the other, you have refused to pay attention. Whatever he says come to pass. Is that not enough for you to pay attention when he speaks? Our leader has warned you. They don't want Fulanis in our forest. Southeast governors are fully aware of the ongoing, but can't say a word. Why are they not saying anything? Why are they so mouth shut? Why? Why? You see, when he trusts people, he is trusting you based on the fact that he has given you a promise. He made you a promise. And he has kept to his promise. Therefore, he expects the same from you in return. He expects that in return. Are you keeping to your word? Can you be trusted? Or are you just there to open your mouth and want to be recognized, but right inside you it is empty? Inside you it is empty. And you want people to trust you. Our leader has given the governors you have opportunity to rid the Fulanis from our forest. follow the Constitution, if you are working according to the Constitution, there is federal law that prohibits open grazing. Why can't you implement that law? This is where you are going to strip them naked. This is where you are going to know that your governors are evil. This is why and how you're going to know that these people are not friendly. They are agents of the Fulanis. Our leader has given you the ultimatum. Not even an ultimatum. He is just telling you. He is informing you. He is calling your attention to things you don't know. There is law that prohibits open grazing. If other regions are implementing it, why is this taking you so long to do or carry out the implementation process? Maybe you're still waiting. You are still waiting for the Fulanis to occupy the forest and continue to harass. The same information he gave to you earlier from a kind of network to protect our people, the eastern governors kept quiet. They kept mute. Very important. Why are they afraid? And what are they afraid of? Are you more inclined to carry out your ambition or to protect your people? When you were campaigning, we are campaigning based on the ground that you are here to serve your people. Are you serving them when you cannot protect them? Are you serving them when you cannot speak on their behalf? Are you serving them when you are betraying them for your own political ambition? Of what good are you to them? Our leader informed you earlier on. Do something. All the eastern governors kept quiet. What are they afraid of? Why are they keeping quiet? Are they enjoying the killings? Of course, yes, because they are participants as well. They participate in the killings. A case in point. Why will somebody like Uzodimba will invite troops to come to Olo? The troops we are inviting are the troops that shoot at civilians. They are the troops that destroy everything Biafrans have. They are the troops that protect the Fulani herdsmen. They are the troops that protect Mighty Allah. They are the troops that protect the rapists. They are the troops that protect the murderers. And he invited them, knowing fully well that these same people have just committed very, very dastardly act in Imo. These same people continue to chase Biafrans. Why is it that everything Biafrans put in place is a threat to them? Why is it that mere existence of Biafrans is a threat to them? Why is it that the land of Biafrans a threat to them? Why is it that the waters of Biafrans a threat to them? Therefore, they will do everything to control it. If you can invite them as governors, why can't you tell them to leave as governors? Therefore, their behaviors, their acts, whatever they carry out is at your own supervision. You supervise them. You initiated them and you implemented them. You cannot say that you are not in a position. If you are not in a position, but you are in a position to bring them in, why are you deceitful? Why are you lying? Deceiving your people, lying to your people, that these are beyond your control. Protecting your people are beyond your control. But inviting their killers are not beyond your control. Therefore, who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? These people are aware the activities of these Fulanis. Mighty Allah. Cattle herdsmen, our governors are aware. If Okezi Bazu can invite Fulanis and tell them the forest of Abia belongs to you, on what ground is he standing to come and tell you that he is inviting federal troops to come and occupy Abia? You see, they invited them, they bring them in, but they cannot get them out. And they use the chiefs and the traditional rulers. And these people watch. Common sense can tell them, common sense will tell them that something is wrong. Are you inviting these people? You know that they are rapists. What do you want them to do to your women? That's if they are your women. You know these people are murderers. Why are you inviting them to your villages and your towns? You have seen them in action. You have seen them burn villages. You have seen them sack villages. You have seen them destroy the crops. Are you supposed to be inviting them or repulsing them, telling them stay away? Why are they not talking? Because they want to be noticed. Boss Mustafa will come and he will give you order and you will carry it out. The order to hate your people, the order to kill your people, the order to destroy your properties. Let all the governors from Biafra land run after one position, either the position of vice president or president. Let's see who will vote for who. Let's see who will attack who. You saw the showdown between Amechi and Wike. You saw it. It hadn't even taken off. They are dwelling at it, going at each other. You are a thief. No, you are a Wyoman. You are a phone one. No, you don't have certificate. Our nature, our style, destroying one another. That we think we are intelligent. We think that we know it all. And as we destroy ourselves, the initiators are busy watching, laughing. We cannot meet. We cannot talk to one another. And I continue to tell you, why can't these so-called governors. Sit. Look at the issue on the table and come up with a solution. They cannot do it. No, but they can only talk when it comes to destroying IPOB. They can only make ends meet and make minds meet when it comes to implementing anything that will benefit the Fulanis, thereby guaranteeing them promised post. And how are you going to benefit from those posts? The common man will not. Just like they promised you. They made you all the promises during election. They gave you free money. They gave you rice. They gave you tomatoes. They gave you beans. They gave you 2,000 naira. And you voted for them. Many of you did not. Okay, those that voted, what happened? Abakari said, okay, you have done what you want to do. We are going to do what we want to do. Those that you voted for don't count. We can put them into office by ourselves. And they did. And who are these people? They are those you are watching. They are the same people you are looking at their eyes, and they are looking at you. They are the same people trying to implement gubernatorial duties without thinking. They are the same people that watch the Fulanis come and burn markets. They are the same people they invited that watch the Fulanis shoot at innocent civilians in an execution style, and they are watching. They are the same people that cannot condemn any atrocious act carried out by the Fulanis. And they are the same people telling you that they are imposing dusk to dawn curfew. Rehearsed orders. Always dusk to dawn curfew. They want to bring in Fulani Boko Haram men. They'll put dusk to dawn curfew, so that you will not see how many people that are trooping in. And then in the morning you're seeing loads and loads of trucks of soldiers from the north. They have left Boko Haram. They have abandoned Bruno, but they are in Olo at the orders of your illustrious son, Uzodimba. Did he order for any investigation as to why the violence took place in the first place? No. Did he condemn? No. How can he, when he is the one inviting them? How can he graciously watch and look at the faces of his own people from Olo, crying, where an innocent person woke up in the morning full of health just to be gunned down for being a Biafran, just to be gunned down for trying to make ends meet, gunned down to fend for his children or her children, gunned down because they own valuable merchants and goods and properties and water, name it. But they will prefer to waylay you on the road. They will prefer to rob you. But they go to the source and destroy and maim. And Uzodimba will sit and watch. These are the same people he is coronating. These are the same people he is installing as emirs in Imo land. And our leader told you, our forests are sacred. Our forests belong to our great-great-grandfathers. Our forests give us life. Therefore, we protect our forests. We don't decimate the forest anyhow. No, but these people, invited by the eastern governors, will come. They will go into this forest and clear them and lie and wait. They know that is your last refuge. They know that when they come to the town and start shooting, you will aim to the forest, and there they lie and wait. You are not safe inside your house. You are not safe in your marketplace. You are not safe in your village. You are not safe in your town. Where else you have to go to? The forest. And lo and behold, they are lying and waiting. And you have your traitors smiling. We told you so. We told you we are your governors. We told you we can do and undo. We told you we are powerful. That is all they have in mind. To show you they are the governors. To show you that they are powerful. To show you they can do and undo. And their families are being decimated. Their town being occupied. Their land being confiscated. People that fish can no longer fish. Your livelihood gone up in the air. And these are the people you are honoring. These are the people you are handing your lives over in their hand to take control over you. It is not in you. You see how they murder people. You see how they decapitate people. You see how Christians are being treated. And when they came for you in Olo, where did they head first? They went to the church, set it ablaze. You did not read any meanings to that. Any opportunity they have, your religion is what they are coming after. They come after Biafran Jews. They come after Biafran Roman Catholics. They come after Biafran Anglicans. They come after Cherubim and Seraphim. They even come after their own Muslims that are not Muslim enough. How much less you, the unbeliever? And you have your governors, the so-called governors, watching, dumb and deaf. When you talk to them, why are you insulting us? If you do what you're supposed to do, you will be congratulated. You will be honored. And when you're criticized, you're being criticized because you're not carrying out your duties. You are too big to be corrected. You are too big to take instructions from those you think you are better off. But you don't know what they know. Our leader has been calling your attention to your delinquencies. Are you too big to listen? Yes, you are. Are you too big to ignore him? Yes, you are. Are you more righteous than he is? No, you're not. Do you have more vision than him? No, you do not. Have you vowed to protect your people? No, you've not. Did you lie to protect your people? Yes, you did. Did you deceive your people? Yes, you did. Did our leader deceive his people? No, he did not. Did you sacrifice for your people? No, you did not. Did our leader sacrifice for his people? Yes, he did. 20-fold. Now, who is the man? Now, who is the leader? Now, who can be trusted? Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If for any reason you watch the Fulani continuously attack our people, and they watch, it is because they have the confidence that Biafran governors cannot do a damn thing. They are carrying out their activities because they know that the governors are the ones backing them up. They are very, very boastful in what they are doing because they know they have your governors in their pay backing them up. They are very, very boastful in what they are doing because they know they have your governors in their payroll. Forest, we have told you, your forest is your livelihood. You are alive today because of your forest. When they occupy your forest, you cannot farm. As you can see from their activities they carried out in your farmlands. And don't confuse your farmlands with your forests. Don't confuse the two. You see, in all Biafra land, they have forests and they have the farmlands. The farmlands are the designated areas where they farm, and the forests are the no entries. Do not enter, do not touch. Those are the areas that retain lives. That's where lives thrive. That's where oxygen produced. That's where animals live and reproduce. That's where plants used for medicinal purposes thrive. They are therefore forbidden. No entry. Do not enter without permission. But the worst thing is that the Fulanis come. They destroy your farmland. And then they enter the forest and destroy it. What a wicked, calculated act. But your governors don't see it. And your farmlands are where you plant. 'em. and produce cash crops. and you bring them to the market. You exchange as goods and services. What you are paid is the reward from farming. What do? They destroy the farmlands. They uproot the cassavas. They uproot the yams. They uproot the cocoyams. Why? Because they know when they do that, those crops will not regenerate. But you don't see why they are doing it. When they destroy them, you will not have food. You will not have the one to plant. You will not have the one to store. And when they attack you, 3 weeks, you buckle. You will rather eat cow than go hungry. Just right now, you can still get food, but you cannot get your mouths of the cow meat. It is okay for them to plant. It is okay for them to ship you tomatoes. It is okay for them to ship you onions and yams. But your own, they destroy. But you cannot see the plan. You cannot see the wickedness. It took them just a day to blockade your borders. None of your governors said a word. Aimed at Biafrans. And our leader has called your attention to it, that there is a federal law that prohibits open grazing. He has called your attention to it. Let me see if these governors are going to act, and I guarantee you they are not going to say a word. I guarantee you they are not going to act. I guarantee you they are going to prove to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he cannot remind them about what they missed. What a foolish way of reasoning. I guarantee you they are not going to take action because it came from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But they take orders from Boss Mustafa, a doctor not recognized by his own people, but he is recognized by the world. Who then is the foolish person? For whatever we have recognized by the world, our people reject them. Is it when you become a president, they quietly put you in there, and then they will tie your hands behind your back, they will chain your legs, and they will put a thorn cap on you and tell you, look, we put you here. Do as we say, not as we do. You are finished. Go and ask the caretaker, Osibanjo. Go and ask Kachuku, Ibe Kachuku. All of them that served the zoo and came back disgraced. What do they have to say? What do they have to tell you? Nothing. Today, right before you, without respect for you, they installed another leader they call Ohaneze Ndigbo for you, Professor Obiaso. And what did he do? Of all the regions, north, south, east, west, it is only the Ohaneze Ndigbo, pioneered by Obiozo, that was the first to send a congratulatory message to the chief of staff. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Do you see? Our people, we have it so bad. But we didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know we have it so bad. And may Chukwuemeka continue to direct our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have been notified. Let's see if they're going to put their ban on the open grazing. As we talk, okay, we are ceasing hostilities. And what happens? They are trooping in their soldiers from the north to Biafra land. Why? Why? They know. They know what they want. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. May I remind all of you that our time changed. Our time changed. We end 11, not 11:30. 5, your time, not 5:30. You see, when we talk to our people, we talk to them in earnest. And we ensure that whatever we say them honestly. For them to understand. For them to know that we are not sitting idly. It is our duty. It is our obligation. And we must discharge it. We must. When we fail to do it, we have failed. We have failed our people. And may Chukwuemeka grant us our wishes.
nation. Why you delay? Come and save your nation. Oh, Biafra, why you delay? Joebi Masarafi, Bianu, Bianu, Unu Bianu, Unda Mamiye, Bianu, Bianu, Unu Bianu, Unda Goza Gozi, Bianu, Bianu, Unu Bianu.
Yes, we are back on the air. So the call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. We had some some disconnections, and I had to put them back where they belong. So the lines are open. +1 484 767 0848. We have issues with our people, the governors, and our leaders' instruction, appealing to them. And I don't see why that will pose a problem. I don't see why that will pose a problem. Because when you look at the way people behave, you look at the things they do, then you will see that we've been struggling with this for a very long time, and we have to get it out of the way. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name, where you're calling from. Well, that's good. I hope people are hearing me now, because something was off, and I didn't know it. So I had to put it back on. It has to start all over. Put them in bits and pieces. So let's look at the important facts. When a leader tells you about something, he says it in a very civilized way. You know, he says it in a very civilized way for us to understand where we stand. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazi Alozi, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. Biafrans all over the world, we don't keep Kikabi Amadrai Nile about the Fushira Nile Nelo. Then Nnamdi Kanu Dishika, Ejibode, the onions of Poto. Then the Dishika, Obugakolena go. Biafrans, you must defeat the bee before you can get the honey. This is the only land our ancestors left for us. All of you in exile, Mazi Alozi, all of you in exile, you must come back home. This is the only plot our ancestors left for us, and we will never abandon it for anybody. We must keep it for our own children. That is why everybody must be formidable. The war is coming. That war is coming. But we are formidable. Our leader has exercised his ability to self-determination. He has proved the world that he's a peaceful man. Nobody will accuse him of being violent. Nobody will accuse him even when he wants to do violence now. Because they are coming. They are in Olu. They are everywhere killing us. But we will not accept that. That is why we are not arrogant. We are not. We are here. We are searching the bullet. But we are resolute. We must get our last back. Even if it is war, we shut the whole one down. Biafra, take a big and write this message from Chukwuemeka Abiyama, so that all of us will know that Chukwuemeka Abiyama is the only God we have. He is the only person that will save us. Forget about all these governors. Forget about all these agencies. The governor will not be getting it. I don't know. I don't know. Matthew chapter 7. Matthew chapter 7. From verse 1 to end. Do you see verse 12, 14, verse 21, and verse 29? Very, very important. They have told us everything. This is what Jesus told them in his own generation. We are in our own generation, and everything that they have told us has come to pass. Oh
yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. All he says comes to pass. All he says come to pass. You're correct on that one.
They was in that prison. They wanted to kill him if not to go to Kabiyama. They was in his house. They came with the dead to kill our dead. And they're doing a sakara. You see this Fulani and all these our leaders are disgracing us. Imagine them begging Fulani to give them. But Fulani, we are coming there. You people are coming to Alo. We come. Okay, you see you people. By the time you people know, we will know what is out. Therefore, take a big and write this message down. Do you see 2 Samuel? 2 Samuel chapter 23, from verse 1 to end. Study it very well. Do you see verse 4 and verse 5? Very, very important. We are solidly behind that there. That must restore us back. If any priest that open his mouth and tell us to do, that is what we do. Then we are formidable. Then the Chukwuemeka has already given you Biafra now. All kinds of people in Africa. As I know the setup, I want to do that. According Ezekiel chapter 6, from 1 to end, do you see verse 7 and verse 10 to verse 14? From verse 1 to 8 is very, very important. But do you see verse 7 and the verse 10 to verse 10? If you just read that, give a break again. You think, you just refine your breath. I understand who is talking to you. The Most High Creator. You see Ezekiel chapter 7. From verse 1 to end, very, very important, including you, my beloved father, Pope. Study it. You people don't know what is coming to you people. You see Jeremiah chapter 50, from 1 to end, but you see verse 6 to verse 10, verse 22, verse 28, and verse 44. That is the message for Britain. Britain, listen. If you people don't make sure that our leader is in peace with you people, sign every document as you people have come into our land here and disintegrate us with everything including religion, and you have come back to your own land and you're enjoying, speaking from our own misery. Next time, my name is Okechukwu. I am from Umowa. That place was a you never know what is coming to him. We are very, very forbidden. Go and study that Jeremiah chapter 6. You people, you see Britain. Chukwuemeka Abiyama, the God of heaven and earth, has said it all. You people, we see, you see this Fulani, they are taking your land. Fulani, Britain is your land. If we say, see, any moment from now, we will start massacring you people, Dara. You none of you will exist in that land. You go to Britain now, because Chukwuemeka Abiyama has given you that place. Britain, you are doomed, Dara. Onye ọbụla si Biafra again, and then Britain again. According to Moro for the Gawa, that's a decision. I'm going to make that our photo. Money on the I am there for the Sun then July. Oh, the most quick. You could come. You could dance a mess. According to Moro for what the blood of his like that. Who could turn out and make you know that Nima and them more. Our photo. That would issue. Mazi to shit. Oh, I have your friend.
Oh, help your friend. They were. I don't like breaking news because sometimes they are unsubstantiated. But before I continue, the women will be on the air tomorrow. The news here says no fewer than 200 houses In the Labiran area of Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, were raised in a Friday midnight attack by Fulani herdsmen. And I keep asking the question, why must it turn to this? Why the attack? Why the violence? And these are the people that commit this instability. And some people will have the guts to come and sit down and say, one Nigeria. And we keep pointing fingers to the activities of these people. And nobody tends to pay much attention to it. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Mazi, good evening, sir, from here. I'm Mazi Chukwuemeka from South Africa. I'm still laughing at how you call her. I didn't know nothing more. Yeah, Mazi, where does that?
Different strokes.
Mazi, because there are those the governor and they have because have no and the policy. Tell them to stop beating our people. It's not okay now. It's war crime they are committing against themselves and against the people. How can you be flogging young ladies and the men in the middle of the road in the name of what? I don't understand. Please tell them to stop.
It is intimidation. You cannot tell them to stop because they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing, and it is the governors are responsible for it. The governors are the ones responsible.
Yes.
It is the governors.
And you know what? Mm-hmm. Let me even remind them something. Maybe they think they know what they are doing, or they know what they are doing through. But these people they are doing this to, how they make sure they are making those people to be strong. If those people rise again, to be honest with you, they are not going to spare not even the governor or the commissioner or whoever that is within the government process. They are not going to spare them. They do not take people for fools. People know what they are doing, and they will come after these people. They should stop what they are doing. What they are doing is very, very unfair. Another thing is that they should stop using cows to destroy our mother's property. You're using your own cow to destroy other people's property. It's not fair.
Thank you very much. Today is not waiting to happen, but I got the message, and they have the message. All right. Thank you. Let's continue to look at the issues. You know that these people are very wicked. What they do to us, we cannot even attempt it in their own land. What they do to our women, we cannot even attempt even there. That shows you the degree of our submissiveness. We cannot challenge. And the one that's standing tall, challenging, you have some people running their mouth as if it's a broken pipe. They are coming. We know they are coming. We are waiting. And the caution to our people. Caution to our people. Let me get this call. I'll say it. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Alozi, good morning, sir.
Good morning. What a morning. You're just waking up.
Yeah. We are new every morning, sir. Yeah. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Sir, brother Chidera. Alozi, we saw the news. I think there is a tendency of that thing becoming beyond. It's about 90% true but how many houses involved, no one knows for now because that the police and the rest of them are aware of it. the raising of the herd. It was on Friday. It was done on Friday night, according to them. There are certain places they came in over the night and start, this Fulani, those stories was allowed to. These people are being allowed just to operate anyhow. For those of them that are asking for constitution or law to be able to back up ESN, our leader have pointed out law for them. They have to go to his Facebook and check exactly what he is saying. And most of them that are dedicated, they're able to follow and say whether there is a law in that particular year for banning open grazing or not. This is a country where they made a law, they will never follow it. Just like imagine is it Oba of Inefe. When a president that will last only for 80 years will come up when he through the campaign, he visit you in your palace. Come and talk to your people. It's now your people then. Visit you, go to Obas, go to Obis, go to all the places, come to the regions, talk to the people, convince them to vote him in. As soon as he's voted in, he now right in Abuja, he's now over all the president. This country that's called Nigeria, they don't even know what to mean of president. Why would a whole Oba, a whole king, a whole Ole of Ife, demand to such a throne? We carry his throne, travel to Abuja to visit some small boy that you see no pass. The political position that will last only for 80 years. You are alive or a king. Mentality, even if you die, this thing, your throne remains. So you betray everything in the name of finance. They obey them like as if they. Why would you leave your palace? How do people feel? Tell them what they're doing to us now. That's why they will be telling them to make establish Eastern Security Network. They refuse. Put the security to. Are you not hearing this rapid killing? Is it when no food anymore in the Eastern region? Is when you're gonna wake up? When you want to take injection, you go to America and take injection. Then you are going to Abuja to bow down. When a governor of the East will come and shout his own and Igwes in his government house, but when he go to Lord, he bow down to Amy and the rest of them. So this is the thing they put in us. These are the same country where you score how many percent? You go, somebody will score 10 on the other side. They make it as normal. When you are going to Alozi, you find that the Fulanis and the Hausas are allowed to have dagger. Only them qualify to have dagger. You can never arrest them in the market. They say it's normal to Fulani man to have dagger. Now our own time now they are now carrying AK-47. Before you know it now, it's not normal. Because it's normal already. Everybody will now have this thing. Tell me the president if they allow Nigeria to stay. Tell me that the president will come now. We will still go and visit Oba of Ife. Is it Oba or the name they are called them? With due respect, I don't disrespect this Oba. But why would they then leave their? Why don't they call this man to come from Abuja to visit them? Entire the whole Ife. You will live now this thing. Oba now. Every time if there's a small thing, you jump. If there is an accident in Lagos State, a governor will take a picture and wait to present in Abuja. So why would the Fulani carry a gun and enter the bushes and take over the foreign land? Mazi, if the Igbo did not make a move, do you think this will be happening now? Those who are saying Nnamdi should do the Nnamdi. If Nnamdi have never come out, by now all of us have changed names one by one. Asa Mohammed. If the Igbo refuse to make a move now, Yoruba own will be worse than our own. Seriously. So the Ibobas and the Igwes and the king and the Ezes are traveling to Abuja to visit somebody that will last only 4 years. Somebody that you are there before he came. You will be there when he left. Why is he superior than you? You are looking for constitution. Did the constitution of Nigeria say that all the Obas must go to Abuja to visit? How many times did you see the man in Sokoto visit him there in Asom? How many times? Even when Biden and the rest of them from America came, they want to visit the Southern Sokoto. Why? Kiri on will travel. The Igwe on from Igbo will travel. The one from Yoruba will travel. Why is this? It's easy for these people to come and do what they did. A government elected by the people and have a meeting with the terrorists. The same Yoruba, Efenifere, and Ohaneze Ndigbo that they refuse to have a meeting when they call them for national whatever they call them 2 years or so. to have a meeting. They say they will not go to that meeting because Biafra is involved. Why should I invite them? But now they have forgotten everything now. A crisis, they call it a crisis. But when a doctor from Germany came down to establish business back home, nobody talked. All the chaos causing everywhere. The obas, the first class obas are killed. Nobody talked until Sunday came out. Before you know that, maybe Anna will scream and come. These are the owner of the land. When they say it seems like they are joking. They mean it inside their heart. Is it left for us to allow them or not allow them? The 14 days is still counting. Those ones down east, they should do something. These are people break law because this law was already in and they break every law doing other things. You ring election over the air. Why don't you do anything? A whole Oba is going to meet somebody in Abuja and they are the one in pain. No? So if there is no income, do you manage the road that the Fulani are blocked? Imagine Oba will be driving that road. So it's easy for we to accept the defeat because those who are looking after are traveling to Abuja. God bless you, sir.
God bless you, Chidera. That's what we're saying. They come and they say what they say, and we listen. And we communicate to you, this is what they have said. Do people listen? Some do, some don't. Some think that they know it more than you do, so why are you going to tell them? They know they will attack everybody. We watch them. And then the next thing, we go back to sleep. Call out your name and where you calling from. Call out your name and where you calling from. Call out your name and where you calling from.
Thank you, Mazi, Alozi. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ben. How are you?
I'm fine. This is Ben Okafor calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
Welcome.
My brother, there's a lot that I wanted to say, even from the time Mazi Ipob was on the radio that I couldn't get in. The point is very clear. I've said it before. People don't know what was going on in Nigeria. The people that betrayed us are our so-called elected leaders. The 1999 Constitution, they changed the rulership, the traditional rulership of the whole of that so-called Nigeria. You see, even an elected Igwe has to be approved by the governor. The governor gives me a certificate. And then they made the Sokoto Caliphate, whoever is there, as the overall ruler of the whole traditional rulers in Nigeria. And anybody elected in Nigeria, no matter where you come from, you must visit Sokoto to get your approval or to go and bow to the caliphate leader there. Our people knew all this and they kept quiet. They watched our traditional way of life being destroyed by these people. They kept quiet. Their salaries are coming from the federal government. Why should the federal government pay the Oba or pay the Igwe in Biafra land? Why should their salary come from there? These are traditional rulers that are supposed to be elected by the people or crowned by the people. But now they've taken everything and put them under the leadership of the federal government. And our people kept quiet. That's why these things that are happening is like a surprise to most of us. But we've known for a long time that this is what is going on. And our people did not challenge it. That's been said. During the time of Mazi Ipob, I wanted to say something. The idea that the fact that the World Igbo Congress has endorsed ESN, that gives us now the opportunity to work with them and then make it compulsory that not just endorse it, but they should support it financially, so that every Igbo man, at least every Igbo man in diaspora, that is under the umbrella of World Igbo Congress, which is the overall umbrella of every Igbo organization here, will have to pay some kind of stipulated amount agreed upon by World Igbo Congress to support this ESN. That's one thing the authorities of IPOB should look into, because now that World Igbo Congress has endorsed us, they should also endorse us financially. That's been said. You see this the abuse and this idea of flogging our women. You see, the point is that these governors, they invite something. They don't know what they're inviting. Like I said yesterday in your program, you see, these people have one agenda. The agenda is to come and kill us, abuse us, dehumanize us, and then subjugate us to the point of intimidation. That's why they are applying all this type of draconian ways of dealing with our people, flogging our women. Just like you said, somebody said, I think Chidera, can you go to the north and flog their women, our military? Now, something else that surprises me is that when they are sending troops to the north, they send people from the south. But when they are sending soldiers to the east, you see that they mix them up. They put Igbo people there. That's why the one that was running to Charles Aluminium was a Biafran man. Okay, you shouldn't be there. And you know why they're doing that? They're doing it so that we cannot, just be able to wipe them out. That while we are killing them, we'll be killing our people as well. You see, all this nonsense that is going on is just as a result of the useless people that we have there. So-called our leaders, so-called leaders, appointed leaders by these criminals from the north. Our people are just, I don't know how to describe them. You see, the point is that the idea of giving them 2 weeks is not even necessary. We don't have to give them any time frame. Since our boys, the ESN is in the bush, they should just continue doing what they're doing. Getting rid of this people. It's as simple as they're already in the process. So there's no need. Because you give them timetable, they are preparing, they're waiting for 2 weeks. And then by the time 2 weeks come, they organize themselves and be ready to fight. So the point is that we do not, just like I've always said, element of surprise is always the biggest weapon you can use against your enemy during warfare. We shouldn't be giving them this type of time frame when we do something. We should just go ahead and do whatever we need to do. They know what the law is. The law is there. That open grazing is not allowed. It's been ruled by the judge that was mentioned several times, on several days in this program. It's been said that you cannot open graze. It's against the law. It is in the books. So the point is that warning them is not necessary. We should just go ahead and do what we have to do. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you very much, my brother. I understand that your time is very short.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you very much. That's something we need to know. Some people know it, some people don't. And we keep wondering why we are going through what we are going through. This is why. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, good morning, sir, from here.
Welcome.
My name is Mazi Meka. I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA. Mazi, my contribution this morning is all these Eastern politicians. This attitude they are doing now shows me that these people don't even have nothing upstairs to offer to our people. Like each time they travel to Dubai, taking pictures, having vacations, but they don't even have brain to know that, especially this one in Abia State, Zibazo. That useless man, do you know that he can build at the same ultra modern hall in Dubai, in that place. Dubai, they don't manufacture anything. They just, all the companies in China have office in warehouse in Dubai. They now be selling cheaper. Okay? But these governors, they rather go there and be taking pictures, doing live video, and the same youth, the condition in this poverty, and be commenting at top anointing. God will do it for you, do it for me. And the religious churches, pastors, they now cage everybody. You will not sit down the whole day with 30 days dry fasting. Yet people don't learn. Look at our people in Aba. The same way the Chinese are producing shoe, the same way our people are producing in Abadia. The same way they are producing in Bangladesh, India, is the same way our people are doing there. Just because what? Their government assists them in those change. Like America, yeah, my brother. Irrespective of any race you are, if you have something upstairs, you can offer to the system here. They will help you to bring that potential in you. That's why I see all the billionaires everywhere, both Zuckerberg, everything. Not that they do it the way we are doing ourselves, struggling one by one. They will give you loan. They don't have financial advisor. They will make that your dream come true. But our own people will only run to that ready-made. And the one man that see all this system working against our people is going to affect our future generation. This man came out from abroad. There are not many people in abroad. Many of them that come, many people that come abroad. Many forget about their family or their race. But this man, come down, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, come down, say no. If this is continue like this, our race will be lost. And the Fulani that is immigrant in that country will take over everything. These same youth again that is fighting for the same people again, fighting the same man that want to liberate them and their children. If you believe it,
resign now because every man no people. The killings in all people take everybody unaware or about it. What we need is actions. What your Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Chukwuemeka, the Eastern Security Network, offer more single-handedly, and this is not even our army. This is just
this is the system that those men are follow do. Take over Hausa land. In the same way, these stupid governors are still dancing to the tune. I don't know Fulani have any oil, Fulani have any coal, Fulani have anything, resources, nothing. But you that have the thing, if Fulani they don't go to school, you say they don't go to school. That's why condition you and your people the way you should live. And yet, you see people living in the diaspora here. They even enjoy the social amenities here and see the every good road. And those governors will come there. The same people here will be leading those governors where they will enjoy their money. That is why people that old men that grow up in this country talking A in the more money, now talking B. What is the future of their children? We know very well that for Tombo, his children will not come back to Nigeria because it's not from Biafra. Not come back to Nigeria to come and feel, enjoy the social amenities in Nigeria with America. But you don't want other people's children to have a good life. That's why they take bribe and become saboteur. Shame on all of them because these people are sometimes I wonder. If people ruining our land are these daft, what is the future of your picking in your body? Or do you think you have 10 million in your account? Or you be five decades or 4 flats? Is it something over your children? Abroad, yeah. Everything they want to provide for their children is concrete education. Mazi, first time I come to school in America here, my school bus left the guy I live in, a friend of mine live in his house. School bus left the children the morning. The man said, okay, let me join it to go and drop the children in school. These children are about 5 years old though. Man, so went to school, I said, if you go who's we have lost road though, this is not school. You know tell me this is a school. School, 5 past Governor Lodge. Elementary school. Man, the stadium in that elementary school is beautiful than the what's called stadium in Nigeria. Man, if you say elementary school, if you see the stadium in every elementary school, man, both swimming pool, everything sports. And tomorrow you want to come from that analog country to come and compete in the Olympic with them. Yeah? And this stadium, here common brain, this stadium, highest almost the Rocha stadium. Yeah? And the same people living here, enjoying the children enjoy those things. Man, your children will go to school. Money, they won't eat in your house, they will eat in the school. They have different timetable of food that will make children brain begin think fast. Okay? Like our brother showing in Facebook the other day, live video. 2020, Nigerian secondary school SS1 students They are still teaching them how to use mouse, computer mouse, with the stone. With the stone. Whereas children here, 2 years old, now take a tablet. Be operating tablet. You that is old man cannot even operate. 2 years old children here. And he wants us to keep down for excess. We want to be using stone as a mouse. Okay? And the ordinary table is the computer. He wants us to leave that thing to next generation. All this about 2 hours. He said somebody, you are the one that bring this English out. Somebody talk with the both side of the mouth. But you are the one talking now. Look at the whole farm now, Fulani, everywhere. Look at the whole farm everywhere. And yet, it is to that one. All what you see, I will say the truth. When the truth come out, I will say, the truth, I follow the truth. I follow the truth. And the old governor just said there, those sides, digging every houses. Your son can sell those houses away one day. All this money, governor, and the Mazi, before I got, all this money, these stupid governors and senators are dumping abroad. And the same money, the Western world are giving their children. 17 years old now, we go to bank, they'll give you loan to buy car. 21 years, we go to bank, they'll give you loan to buy house. And it's also those money, this will be dumping here. That is the money they are using for the betterment of their children. Black people have problem, man. Master, let me drop it there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Caller, your name and where you calling from? Good morning from here.
I've been enjoying Mazi and all the people.
Well, that's right.
It was just I said, Mazi give radio, Biafra USA. I guess it also.
Well, I'm included, so no problem.
Thank you for handling all these callers, because Biafrans are very formidable. I tell you, you went away, guys.
Yes, they are angry. They are very angry.
I'm telling you, guys are very mad. I'm telling you. Before I continue, let me greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I greet you. Good afternoon from here. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu, we salute you. I salute you. Good afternoon from here. I'm Rabbi Charles speaking from my location. Mazi, to add up to what Emeka just said now, you know, when he said Nigeria going to Olympic, I remembered Zimbabwean swimmer went to African, or I think all African games to swim, and knowing fully well that blacks are not yet there. He went to compete swimming, and the rest finished their 100 meters, I think, butterfly. 1 hour or 2 hours later, the guy is still struggling in the water. And Mugabe, late President Mugabe, was very, very angry and gave that guy the discipline of his life for embarrassing his country. You know, it is what we are dealing with today, and those old leaders doesn't want to step out, and the ones that they put in Africa that are still alive are still holding. It is not really, let me tell us this, the people killing us are the colonialists, the new colonialists that are doing all this. They know that the moment Africa is free, they will have problem. They always believe, especially what they're doing in the contraption called Nigeria, is appalling. There's a tape that was played during Mazi Ipita's show, the Southern Kaduna, the Zarian woman talking and pleading. Let me add to this. I mean, if the Christian people in the northern Nigeria that they believe that everything in the north are Muslims, it's not true. If you people are there and listening to this, join IPOB, make contact. Let somebody go the journey for you. Yes, you can go to America to complain to them. Okay, since then, what effort do they put in place? What do? They only come to say, we condemn the killings, we recognize there is killing in Nigeria going on. They have oil interest. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you, they have oil interest in Nigeria, they have economic interest in Africa. This is the continue. They said they fought, they defeated Hitler and the Nazis. but some of them are using Nazis techniques. They are using the policy of the Nazi to deal with Africa today. Somebody may say, well, but the Anglophone are even worse. Francophone are better. They are the same. They are worse. They are the same. They have the same agenda. When you talk of Anglophone and Francophone, these are next door neighbors. French and Britain, United Kingdom, they are very close. The only thing that separates them is the North Sea. If you go closer to the border, either in Calais or in Dover, you will be seeing. If you are in Calais, you will be seeing United Kingdom. You will see the light. You will see everything at night. If you are there if you are in Dover, you will be seeing France just clear. You don't need binoculars. You see it. They are next door neighbors. Every time, no matter how they disagree, they have internal policy they deal with. Personally, they will go in and tell themselves, we are neighbors, we have to go for our economic interest, for our betterment. We have to do what we can. That's why during the time Nigeria was fighting Biafra, during that Biafra-Nigerian civil war, France and England had agreement, and they told France to back off, that this thing will profit them. They turned blind eyes. Are they not turning blind eyes today? So the people in southern Kaduna, the Christian in the north, the best thing you can do is to send delegation to, if you haven't done it, well, go ahead and do this. Send delegation to merge with IPOB and to merge with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You will get directives on what to do. If you go to America will sympathize with you, you said glad enough, you said you don't need donors, you don't need them donating for you, you don't need aids, all you need is your land. Now, they won't give you your land because they are holding the land down by putting these people in charge. So if you go and join our leader, contact our leader. If you don't know how to do it, call some numbers or even call the radio, speak to the host, and he will give you a number and give you directive. That is what you should do. You should have done it long ago. So that if you go to America will only give you sympathy and put you on the front page, and there is nothing they can do. It's a polite kind of saying, and we cannot get involved. They say our hands are tied. It is British colony. Let them go and do it. But they are taking part. They are harnessing the resources down there. So if you join IPOB and the other groups combine together, we can chase these animals out. Otherwise, they will surround you people as you saw dark people wearing black. You thought it was going to rain. Everywhere was dark cloud. It was them, they came. And now what you should do is to contact IPOB. If you go, they will tell you, let me tell you what the Europeans will tell you, or the whites will tell you. Don't you have your people down there? Don't you have men down there? Can they come together and fight them? That is what they want to see you do. If you do that and stand strong and firm, the European Western world will begin to have respect for you. If you wait for them to come, they will occupy your place. Go to Congo and see what is going on in Congo. All the things, the resources they are being looted, taken away from Congo to Western world. The diamond in Congo, the tantalite, and so many, they are taking them, and there is nothing Congolese can do. And maybe some of us will think, the whole world ended in that contraction called Nigeria, and they don't know about. Some people even don't know about what is going on in the northern part of Nigeria. They don't know what is happening there. If you ask them, they will tell you, I want to go to Europe, I want to go to America, I want to go to Asia. But you don't know your country. You don't know your country. So you people from the northern part that are Christians, we cannot laugh at you people because you were deceived. We are not, Biafrans are not vindictive, but we are telling you now to do the needful so that you can form alliance with this movement and get these animals out of that place. Western powers will never come. They depend on the oil and resources, everything coming out from Biafra land to do their budgeting and to run their economy. That is, you don't need rocket scientists to tell you that. They will never come until when you begin to blow all the gadgets out, blow them out, then they will wake up. They will now liaise, they will now come to the stronger part and negotiate with them. That is how they operate. they cannot come and send their soldiers to come and die for you there? Are they not pulling their soldiers from Afghanistan? Are they not pulling their soldiers from Iraq? They are doing it because they don't want them to die. So you have to fight. We have to do it. So if you isolate yourself and be running to America, well, it is good to notify them. But the first place you should run to is to come down to the east and match with them. They are the people that can do it. IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not telling you to go to another group that will even hand you over to them. Mazi Alozi, thank you very much. Ndewo.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, Rabbi. Yeah, you're talking about people merging. They know what to do. They know the right thing to do. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for Britain. You don't have to wait for Britain to tell you. Just get the hell out of from that federation, and you're done. They can. If Middle Belt is out, Britain cannot do anything. If the Oduduwas are out, Britain cannot do anything. Biafrans are out. Who are they going to let them deal with Arewa? You know, you can't keep running to them. They're not going to do anything. Britain will be enjoying you as long as you believe in one Nigeria. If the Middle Belt say we are done, to hell with it. You're done. Like Biafra said, we are done. Then let the Oduduwas say we are done. Then how is Britain going to do it? Are they going to? But the fact that you believe in one Nigeria, then they will have the rule over you. They will continue to roll over you. Not ruling, roll over you. Because you bow to them so much, you give them so much respect, and they don't respect you. Whatever you tell them, they're going to do it, and they're doing it. They are telling you, and you are doing it, and they are doing what they want to do. So don't think I don't know what I'm saying, but I say they are doing what they want to do, and you are implementing them. You carry out what they want you to do. That's the way it is. We can tell you that yes, this is what we need. It's people need to wake up. We need to wake up. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller, go ahead. Your name and where you calling from?
Thank you very much, my elder Alozi. I greet Biafrans all over the world and the lovers of Biafra. Mazi Alozi, I appreciate you. 3 men and 3 wonderful points. I just want to say kudos to 3 of you. Number 1 is you, my elder. The analysis the finishing touches you made after my angelic brother by chat spoke, telling Biafrans, telling all the indigenous people who held hostage in the zoo, in the zoo called Nigeria, that Britain, no other person, no other country will do it for you or do it for us except you and I. Telling the Satan Kadunas, this thing you said, you hit the nail on the head. And also appreciate my angelic brother, Rabbi Charles, who have encouraged the Northerners, those people held hostage, the Christians, for them to know that these people they are calling, they submitted a letter to UN, they did this. You are wasting your time. We have seen it. The thing is not that we don't need to overemphasize it. And the third person, Mazi Ben Okaf, the one he just mentioned, telling the World Igbo Congress, because now we need Toknadu. We that are here in the Biafra land, only Chukwuemeka know that is what they want to handicap everybody, so that people who are not called for this purpose will become gullible and be killing themselves, become thugs in their hands. All these impostors, all these administrators, the appointed administrators in the Biafra land. Now, the World Igbo Congress, as my Mazi Ben rightfully said it, I just want to re-emphasize on what he said. I want to say it again for us to know that it's very important. The World Igbo Congress, the ball is on your court. You are the people we know as the people representing the Igbos. When I call the Igbos, please, people should understand that I'm talking of the whole Biafrans. Because all the states, all these things, the mushroom they have divided in the name of states. Name them in the south, whether you call it south or southeast. We all of us Igbos, we are all Igbos. Go to Benue, Igbo, Kogi, Igbo, Cross River, Igbo, Akwa Ibom, you see Igbo, Apayasa, the same thing, all of them. Even we have, as I said the other day, if you go to Equatorial Guinea, Veranda Po, you call Panya, we have Igbos there. We have to come together and harness them. This the World Igbo Congress, you know, that they have a work to do. So that will not be mentioning Ohaneze. Look, when you mention, when a called Biafra mention Ohaneze, you are giving them, attaching importance to them. You look as if that such a thing exists. They are past tense. They don't exist, and they have never existed since 1976. It's just something that was concocted by the Nigerian government in order to hold us hostage, as they created NYC this in order to hold everyone hostage. We have known the truth. We should not also be dancing, calling that name. Look at it. So the World Igbo Congress rise up, harness all our people all over the world, because that is when Chukwuemeka will give us Biafra. Because he said in Jeremiah 23, verse 7 and 8, that we no longer say that our God liveth, who brought out the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But we are not going to say that our God liveth, who brought the seed of the household of Israel out of the north country. Check the whole world where there is north. Is it not Nigeria that the Northern Protectorate, as they call it, and Southern we amalgamated and called Nigeria? So we want to come out of the north, and Chukwuemeka will come, will do the needful. And the most important thing is, Chukwuemeka have shown us what is dealing with us, what is happening to us. And what is that? Those people they appointed as politicians, they are the people killing us. As they have run to coming, about 400 of them coming to Imo State, coming to Olo. Who gave them? Who is the chief security there? Is it not Ozodemba? Is it not an impostor that they implanted there? So we know, we know what is happening to us. So coming to give them that's like we are not helping Pata by from this to this. The red flag or whatever has been raised by our leader. So whatever we do meticulously and do, because whether we give ultimatum or do we give ultimatum for them to strategize, when we have opportunity to do something, we do it without waiting for no one. And the last but not the least, we are talking of referendum. Chukwuemeka is making us to know that the referendum he's talking about is the one we will do internal. When Biafra comes, we do a referendum so that everybody will saw all this, everybody not coming out of the north country. It's not the same thing that happened in the time of children of Israel. When Moses said, let my people go. Remember that he's a Pharaoh that now say, you people should go. Don't even wait till the night. So calling about referendum means we want to limit the work of Chukwuemeka. It is that we tell us to go. At the end of the day, when we do our work, or the Oduduwas rise up, the middle belt rise up, the Satan Kaduna, the main houses rise up, we just go our separate ways and have our understanding. We go our way. Chukwuemeka is lead not. We are not going to do we agree to leave or to stay? When Chukwuemeka say, let my people go, my people are going. We are coming to do who are we want to play? Please, let us understand what Chukwuemeka. The referendum Chukwuemeka is talking about is the one we do internal when we go back to our land, Biafra. and all so Igbo speaking Efik and all the rest of them, so that I say so that is the referendum we should be talking, not on that Nigerian level. If we are to accept anything referendum on that Nigerian level, which this is not Kabama is leading us out of the North country. Sitting with who? We are going. It's them that will even beg us if we do the needful and do it miraculously and proactive and offensive, not defensive. God bless Biafra. In the name of Chukwuemeka, declared. You see. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just for information, we have a free time today. We have about 30 minutes free time, so you can use it to call in. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Good morning.
Yeah, my brother, I'm so sorry. My name is Mazi again. As I am calling from United States of America, I am the national PRO. I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo is the Nolo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja of Ipob. Mazi, I thank you again, and I thank God Almighty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi, please, I want to say something again, regarding to the situation that we find ourselves. If you can recall, what happened was after the war, after the 1967-70 war, of which 5 million Biafran were intentionally exterminated, there was a policy that was put in place by Gowon, with the Western country. And that policy is the policy of subjugation of Biafra. They don't want Biafra to rise again. But all those policies that were implemented, all those policies are the reason why we are in a cage today. Their intention was to subjugate Biafrans, but now they subjugated themselves. That is both the Ududuwademo, then the Middle Belt, even the Hausas. All of us are in the same thing. So through this strategy, then we are able to privatize all the oil. Now you see all those politicians that kill those million children and stab them to death. All of them were rewarded with oil well, rewarded with everything. All of them, their cousins, their nephews, all their associates, their family, all of them are gaining. If you check all those politicians that are now, all the politicians that we have in that Nigeria, all of them, they were rewarded with the Nigerian wealth. Now, the British people that helped to fight this war, they are still gaining because they are getting the oil for free. This is what was signed. It was signed, an agreement they signed. All the Western countries, Exxon, Mobil, Shell, all of them are getting oil for free at a discount. For free. They put there is no meter to record how much oil they are getting. What they do is that when they finish, if they get 100 barrel, 1 million barrel, they say, it is 100. And then the people who are there, the Fulani, they say, yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Give your boy one little thing now. Then they say, okay, take this. So that's the reason why they put Fulanis in the NNPC from A to Z is the Fulanis. Then they went to Central Bank of Nigeria. Everything is Fulanis. Then they went to the soldiers. The soldiers, that the service chief, all of them Fulanis. They use the Fulanis to put everywhere. So now, everybody thank God for Almighty God for Nnamdi Kanu, who have aroused the consciousness of the Biafrans, the youth of the Biafran who are still going through the subjugation of the Biafra, the policies, those policies they put in place. Now it is hurting. Everybody is feeling it. So the youth, thank God, Nnamdi Kanu have aroused their consciousness. So what we are saying now is that the Oduduwa people, I am so proud of them. They have risen up. I even listened to Mahmoud, that was the man that interviewed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the other time. The guy, what he was saying was so truthful. I love it. He was saying, why is it that these people, if they want to do the business of cow is just like a business of motor parts, just like the business of any other business that you can do. So if you want to do your business, you cannot go and ask the government to go and give you a place. that you have to do. So if they want to do the cow, let them go ahead and then get the permit and then, buy a place to raise their cow. This is what the man was saying, and I was so proud of what he said. Now we want somebody from the middle belt to rise up so that, people can be listening to them. And then even Southern Kaduna and all this, also even the Amajiris, this guy we are talking for, you also have a good life in that place. So what we are saying is that everybody should get together and then stand up. Eastern security have come to stay. There is no two ways about it, honestly. So I am begging all my brothers, no matter wherever you find yourself, to support the Eastern Security Network. Support Eastern Security Network. If you can go to church and give a tithe and give an offering, and then you don't want to support Eastern security to secure your land, to secure your mother from being raped, secure your sister from being raped, secure your property, ordinary, a little thing to pay for your security, and then you are still having double mind about it. You are not a human being. You are so devilish. So I am calling up all the Biafrans, everybody, even if you are Biafra or you're not a Biafran, but you find yourself in America, believe me, you don't have anything to give us an excuse or a reason again not to support this Eastern Security Network. You don't have any reason to give. The only reason you have is that you can be so scared. What are you scared of? Because everybody is in the same predicament now. The Oduduwa have come out, the Biafra have come out. It's not before. He said, IPOB is bringing problem. No. It's not IPOB now. It is Oduduwa is there, Middle Belt is there. Everybody is just fighting for this. The only thing you have to do is support the Eastern Security Network so that we can watch your bush, so that your mom can go to the farm and feed herself, so that when you go back to Nigeria, then you can be able just to have a very good time without you worry about any other kidnappers or all these bandits or even the police or the military, that the Boko Haram military, to come and kill you. So please support. If you want to do that, I will beg you to go to our website, and that website is www.ipobinusa.org/donate. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. As you are donating, may God Almighty replenish all the money that you are giving to Eastern Security Network. Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi, you see, I didn't waste too much time. So thank you for the time you gave me.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my man Onyejiaka. That's the way it goes. The call number is +14847670848. We have approximately 15 minutes because the other station is coming up late, so told me to use a few more minutes. So if you have something to say, go ahead and call in and say it. Otherwise, would have been off the air by now. So the call number is +14847670848. These people don't care for you. They will never care about you, and all their policies just to get rid of you. Tell me why. The same people telling you you are one are the same people intimidating you. The same people running after you every time you turn around. Call out your name and where you're calling from. Call out your name and where you're calling from. It's not going through. It is something we have to look into. It is an issue we have to actually consider it very well, and then that will lead you to somewhere. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Father, my name is Kanu. I was calling from Kosovo State. I think that they tell these people, say, if we catch you now, we will talk to you, we will do you something. Three idiots today here, idiots. This work not only security network, both IPOB, we have to follow them. Work. Not only security network. Even not baby. You have to know that you have to follow them. Work. We catch three idiots. Three, just now. Idiots. Just no. Idiots. I think we just tell them, I say, if you catch now, Mazanoze, please, make only, not only a security network will work for Biafra land. All over everywhere, Biafra land, IPOB had to work, not only security network, not only security network. Everybody work. Everybody work. IPOB working. So these people say, 96 is not now. 96 is not now. Somebody said, we'll do the sorting. Idiot, we can't get anything now. Idiot. We will not forgive them at all. We will not forgive them. We will not go forgive them. We will not forgive them. That meat, what they tell us, say, we'll chop na meat. Today, we negotiate, idiot. I think from home again, Igbo, borrowing now. They are borrowing after integrity. They are there, they are food there, they are dead there now. Next way meet you hungry us, we will go the idiot. God will punish now. They come to try us.
Yeah. Mazi, good afternoon. Yes, we are calling for Colonial State. My name is Epako Biafra. I'm calling for Colonial State in Uganda right now. He is the land of Philip Ephraim. He is the land of Oduko Dumebu. He is the land of Guinea, in Idomi. Nobody can come and take it away from us. Come around. Madam, we are ready for this stupid idiot. I'm inviting all my brothers and sisters all over the world where we are. To a cross river. Now all these terrorist groups, they are coming down in our land to disturb us. We are coming. Hello?
Yeah, we are listening. Go ahead. We are listening to you.
Yes. Now, all my brothers in Colonial State and from Uganda, precisely, we are calling all over the world that you come down and assist us. These Fulani herdsmen, terrorists, they are around in our corner, in our farm, in our everywhere. We don't want cow. We don't eat cow. Now cow is human being in our life. We are thanking people now. We want to show them shake it. From now on, their meat belongs to us. We want to deal with them and show them that yes, this is 1950. We are already getting 3 of them now. We will show them shake it. We are about to tell them what we are going to do right now with them. All Biafrans, Abaya Mama Biawano, Umedi Tuje, now we are here to show them shake it. All the people working hard for us to free in this stupid Nigerian, because we are not Nigerian. So Lugard is there, Biafra is there, Frasho is there, Nigeria is there. We are moving ahead to restore our free land, the land of Chukwuemeka that is given unto us. We are all Biafra all over the world. We are fighting to get freedom. We thank our leader, Mazi Ndigbo, wherever he is. The Chukwuemeka are guiding and protecting you, man. Mazi in the studio. We are talking for you, all our chief, our elders, our women. We are talking for you, our children. We are not seeing what our Madike is talking since 2014 till now. Is going on now. All of us work with security network. Even though you be happy to wake up, you are a security. Stand your side. Protect your village, protect your land. Don't allow these evil beings to come in your land. We are formidable, we will deal with them, and nobody is going to support here in Uganda. Their meat is going to go for us because we will leave our cutting grass in the farm to grow and face them. Thank you wherever you are. May God bless you for supporting Biafra. Thank you, my brother. My senior brother wants to have a seat with you and greet you for the wonderful work you are doing for us. Shalom, Biafra.
Thank you very much.
I remain on Kanu. I was calling from Cross River State. They want these people sense. Come here this place to be very careful. We talk to them. Today we don't catch the idiot. They tell them, say, I think now they don't come up from a bomb again. Then they bomb again. If you go to a bomb again bridge now, yeah, there. If you come to Igbo pursue them, Igbo try to pursue them to Igbo. They are there in Igbo. They are trying to move to this place now, to Itigiri. They assemble there. We will work with them. Make all the whole IPOB stand up. Not only security network will work. I say we have to follow them work. As they follow them now, to work. Thank you, Bazanoze. I remember Minikana when I come. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Minikano. Thank you very much. Protect your villages. Protect your towns. Just don't wait for IPOB. Do what you have to do to safeguard your people. If they can take laws into their hands, if they can watch their own people inflict pain, anger, and agony on others, it is bad. It is bad. It is bad. People that cannot learn to live in harmony with others, they come, they destroy, they kill, and they hover around your towns. It's not that they are not welcome. They are welcome. But they do the unthinkable. Somebody you've given access to your home is there to vandalize it. Not only vandalizing your home, get rid of you too. Are you telling me that these are the kind of people you want around you? They have a mission, and their mission is very well thought out. It's as clear as daylight. So we must protect our vicinities, our environment, our people. When you're dead, nobody can do anything else. When they get rid of you, then they take over. I didn't hear what they said at Peter's broadcast, but the point is clear. They kill people, cut pregnant women stomach open, and kill the innocent baby. Are these human beings? Are these the people you want to cohabitate with? You answer the question. This is where we'll be ending today's broadcast. Thanks to South Africa for just extending the time for us. And we're going to be on the air again tomorrow. The women will be there. Tomorrow's program will be full program, because that's the way it is. Tomorrow and Sunday will be full program. Donate now. Date 30th January 2021. Time 5 p.m. on Zoom. There's another contribution. It is from Netherlands. Those from Netherlands. If you need more information, call +31687871 for that donation is www.ipob.org. And that's for those in them from Netherlands. I think they're having donation Zoom as well. So I think they said their own time will be 5 p.m. on Zoom. So that information just came, and this is the way it came. So I can't go further than that. The passcode, you say download in your phone device. The Zoom ID is 9023281435. That is the Zoom ID. It's for ESN fundraising, and the passcode is Biafra. So I gave the phone number you reach to get more information. I'll give you that phone number again. 31687871 or plus 31616663 So that's that. But that's where we'll be ending today's program, and we'll be on the air again tomorrow. The women will be here. So, you know, when they're here, they just give you the opinion they have. And it's always a good one. They educate us. They educate us. Sometimes people want to listen to their own fellow women. You have that source. You have that avenue open. Our women are in it. They are strong. And we have to thank them for what they do. We have to thank them for their unwavering stand. So this is where we'll be ending the program, and I thank all of you. So tomorrow, like I said, the women will be here, and we will listen to them, and all will be well. For those that want to hear, let them open their ears and listen.